Hello everyone. Let's do a little bit of drawing, shall we? Right, today I want to do something a little bit different. I'm thinking superheroes or villain. And I've been wondering, yeah, let's do some sort of monstery person, I think. I think that'll be more fun than... Right, we're going to do... Yeah, we'll kind of just make it up as we go along, I think. I've got kind of an idea of sort of like a spider-like character, but certainly not any sort of goodie. And I have to think of some sort of cool mask here. And do some creepy eyes here. Okay. And then have to do some cool flowing hair, won't we? That's important. Try and do like stylized, like the darkness. Actually, I got an idea. Excuse me. I have a character, and they'll be sort of very basic looking, sort of. They won't be super strength or, you know, sort of a imposing stature. But what we'll have is sort of their superpower will be a giant spider that lives on their back. I think that's kind of a cool one. We'll do like armor and stuff, so it won't be too boring to look at, hopefully. Yeah. Nice quick one. Something like that. And then we'll do some sort of belt buckle, some sort of spider-like buckle or something, and I'll do a sort of a utility belt as well. Yeah, something like that. A bit, and then think of something here. Yeah, we'll have this big monstrous spider that lives on its back. I think that's kind of cool, actually. And I like to say this is totally unique creature, but I have no doubt people have thought about this before, because that's quite a cool idea, isn't it? Well, I think so anyway. Right, and then the rest of his arm, elbow. We'll just sort of finish off there. And then maybe do some sort of connections to this spider thing. And sort of have it as a backpack. That's what we'll do, have it. The spider as a backpack. Like that. And it won't be like little feet, wouldn't it? So let's do little feet. Okay. And we'll do one other little hand wrapping around here. Oh yeah. I need to put a warning for anyone that isn't a big fan of spiders. Okay, that'll do. Lovely jubbly. Right. We'll start with the hair. I'm going to do it quite flicky and messy. Because if I'm take my time with hair, we could be here for a long time. So let's have a little bit of just have a bit of fun with it. I'll come back to that in a second. There we go. We're going to kind of change the mask as we go. Wasn't really feeling the idea of sort of a respirator sort of thing. There we do. A little bit of 5 o'clock stubble. There we go. I'm going to do some sort of design for the rest of the mask. Like so. We should probably, you know what, we might do a little bit of pencil work afterwards just to sort of bring it to life. I think that's important. So lots of creepy little hairs all over. Some little spikes as well. I guess it'd be somewhat symbiotic, this relationship between giant spider dude and, well, just a dude. A few more little hairs. There we go. So it'll be wild hair, just flicking around. Nice, huh? Nice. Right. Oh no, I forgot the strap. Whoops. So we'll make it up as we go along, so it kind of looks like a proper strap and it's not too obvious that I forgot what I was doing halfway through. And there's the other bit of the arm around here. Nice. It's nice sometimes just to draw really quick and sort of just get the idea down and not worry too much about, you know, what you're actually drawing. And then, like, do some little bits of, a little bit of stubble. There we go. And there's the rest of the mask. Maybe that's just how his hair is, sort of Goku-ish. All stuck up and wild. That's kind of funny. Right. And then this side we're actually going to remember what we were doing. So the little strap there. There we go. Some crease lines from the strap itself. And then we'll do shoulder. It's a bit low, that bit is, but that's okay, we can work with it. And I realised when I was drawing, I put the arm too far down, but we'll figure it out as we go along. We have to think of something sort of like a pattern or something that shows this superhero. What could we do? Oh, I've drawn over where the arm was going to be. Oh, that's my fault. I mean, of course it's my fault. I'm the one drawing it. I was getting excited. And then a little hand here. Creepy little arm. And then do something like that. And down this side, some more creases. 6-pack or no 6-pack? I don't really know. We'll do like the obliques. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And then we'll do a little bit of a 6-packy-ish area. Yeah, 6-pack-ish. Yeah, well, 4-pack. There we go. And then we can actually might do a bit of colouring because I think it needs it. And then give a bit more detail, a bit more love to this arm. And then we'll do another arm here, even though it was meant to be wrapping around this bit will sort of make it work. Like so, maybe. Yeah, I wonder what the story is between this giant spider-like thing and this character, you know? Were they friends once and then something happened? For some reason one of them turned into like a spider thing. And also I gotta think, you know, why doesn't the spider move around on its own? I wonder if it actually lives in the bag on this back and, you know, it's for not freaking everyone out running around this giant spider and he just comes out when they have battles and stuff. Or when they need to make a big web. Who knows? I'll do another little hand here. Like so. Oh, becoming quite fond of this little character. I wonder what the story is. Maybe it was their pet spider or something. And I don't know. Some sort of radiation or something made this happen. A few more little hairs on the back. On the spider itself. We'll call the spider Marv. Marv the spider. And then we'll put a little pack here. A little utility belt. A few more creases. Oh, this is looking alright. It's very sketchy, but I think that's okay today. Just fancy doing something really quick and just having a bit of fun with it. We'll do multiple little belts and buckles and stuff, I think. I think that's quite cool. And then we'll keep it basic, I think, on this one. And some more little backpack things. Lots of utility. And then what should be the elbows be like? We won't even worry about the hands, we'll just sort of fade them off into the sunset. And then what do we do there? We did the same here. And then sort of do a stripe all the way down. Not really a stripe, but some sort of marking of this character. Comes up to there. And then be hidden. There we go. That's fine. It's really creepy. I really like it. Oh, you know what? I can't help myself. This is so creepy. This is little eyes. I'm really sorry if no one likes spiders. This is a nightmare for you, and I apologize. Right, there we go. I wonder if fangs, because even I will be a bit squirmish about that, so we won't do that. Finish that off. Okay, right, and then let's get a bit of pencil work going. Is that in focus? Yeah, I think so. Right. Just thinking this might show up a bit better because I've done it really sketchy, and I'm aware that sometimes I draw far too light and it doesn't really show up at all. mask, and then the suit. I mean, should really continue with that, but I don't want to draw the whole thing. Excuse me. I don't want to shade the whole thing, so let's just do a bit of shading. Where's the light coming from? It's kind of like coming from here, I think. So we draw the spider arm here. Yeah, there's the shade from the spider arm. I would even do an overcross this little white patch. That makes sense in my head, but I don't know. Do a little bit of shading. Not the best shading, but still shading nonetheless. Cool. Right. What am I doing? Anyway. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, this isn't what we normally draw. It just seemed like a bit of fun and I wanted to do it today. Just in the mood to draw a bit of superhero stuff. Haven't come to the conclusion of the actual character's name, but the spider-like creature that lives on his back is called Marv. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're an old friend of the channel, welcome back. It's good to see you. And if you didn't know, we've got a little poll going on at the moment. Sorry, need some coffee. Tepid, yummy. If you didn't know, we've got a poll on the channel for our 2,500 subscriber special. So if you want to jump in on that and have a little look at the choices, please do. And we'll see how we do, and yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to make that video, which is awesome. How cool is that? 2,500. When we first started the channel, our plan was to get to 1,000 subscribers in 1 year. You know what? We've blasted that out of the water. Thanks to all of you. So yeah, I think we need 2 more subscribers, something like that. And we keep gaining 1 and then losing 1, gain 1, lose 1. So my partner and I keep staring at the numbers, hoping that, you know, we'll be able to jump forward a little bit and then we can make the next video. I honestly can't remember what the choices were. I think one of the choices was sort of how I draw, sort of, and we'll do a proper video about like yeah, my little go-tos and the things that help me draw. And another one was just a long video, probably more relaxed and less sporadic like this one. But I've had a lot of coffee today, so maybe that's why. And then the other video, I don't remember. I'm just hoping it wasn't frogs. Yeah, because I don't know if any of you remember, but I think it was it 500 subscribers or 200 subscribers? Our special was to draw just, I think it was 100. I think it was 100 frogs we had to draw, and now I hate drawing frogs. It was kind of funny though. Right. Oh, a live video. That was it. Live. Yeah. But yeah, if you like the sound of any of them, please jump over and vote. Where's that shadow going to be? It's going to be like way down here, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I do. And what was I going to say? Can't remember. Yeah. Seems on brand for me. Can't remember now. Oh yeah. So the live videos, what we do for that is we stick the camera on. That always helps. And then whatever people view and suggest, I draw. Which is really fun actually, because obviously I draw things I never would normally if it wasn't for people saying, you know what, draw this. So yeah, it's really difficult, but at the same time it's really nice practice, and maybe this is where my mind is a little bit right now, because I just wanted to kind of trick myself into doing something completely different. Okay. Let's just draw the rest of Marv in the background. Cool. Right, what can we do? I feel like it's missing something. Oh, I haven't done the rest of that. That's fine. We'll just do the whole bottom bit. So he's wearing this sort of like thermal tight t-shirt on the top, because it's chilly where he is, and on the bottom he's going to be wearing like cargo sort of utility trousers. He's a practical superhero. I think he's a superhero. I did originally think he looked like a villain, but I get the impression that Marv is a good dude. I don't know what to name him. Maybe like Bernie. Right, what can we do? Feels like it needs some love, doesn't it? Now this is a point where I usually ruin the drawing, but we'll give it a go. We're gonna give it just a bit more depth. I'm gonna go through all of it and just add a bit more life to all these little bits, because they're a little bit hard to see, and I want to have a bit more of a feel of like in the night. So hopefully this will do it. What is shaking? Something's shaking on my desk, but I can't see what it is. Right. I think this is working. Just add a bit more texture to the world. Yeah, I think that's actually doing it. It's just looking a bit flat to me, but I am drawing very quick today in general. Been doing lots of sketching today actually. I've been working hard on the ball game in the back room. I was going to say that's not the right term, is it? In the background. That's it. I know words. So yeah, been doing a lot about the board game. Been concentrating on ecosystems in the game. So, been sort of putting together several ideas I had in the last few months about how an ecosystem could be changed depending on what you do in the world. So if you overhunt it, you know, things aren't really there, but if you hunt and you kill a lot creatures and monsters and stuff like that, then the population of sort of the isopods and the large insect-like creatures, more of them would come out, so it would affect, you find more and more of them, and maybe less cadavers and things because they're being eaten. I know. Super macabre. But that's sort of where we're at the moment with the game. Coming along slowly. And I definitely think Marv needs a bit more love. Let's give that Marv. Where have I got that name? Oh, that's Home Alone, isn't it? Just realised. Marv. That's a funny name. Marvin? I really like that name. I hope this is kind of working. We'll have to see, won't we? Thing is, now I feel a bit silly because I was going on and on about just having a quick video. But if I'm doing all this extra work, it's not a quick video, is it? Oh dear. Silly me. I might do some videos in the near future as well about just drawing and not so much trying to concentrate on the chatting nonsense, because I must admit, sometimes I think, what the hell am I talking about? I find my voice very distracting. Right. I think it's the monotone. Cool. I think this looks better actually, but I'm not entirely sure yet. This is a bit unclear, isn't it? What can we do here? Oh, I'm going to have to... now I'm wondering if we should outline. But that's going to add even more time drawing. Dun dun dun. See if that opens up a little bit. A little bit. And then we'll do... there we go. If anyone's wondering if there's any sort of method to the madness of putting all these little lines in it, not really. I'm just kind of putting them where I think they look cool. I mean, the shading is already run amok, isn't it? I don't think any of it really makes sense anymore, but that's okay. Because the light source was maybe coming up from the top left, but we've got a bit of a mix. That's okay. Quite like the idea of just being messy sometimes and making up as we go along. You know what? He's got... his suit is way too pristine, so let's add some stress lines and marks from battles. I mean, he's not a full-time superhero, but you know, he puts the time and effort into it when he can. Not Thursday nights, though. No, that's pool night. Yeah, he's in a snooker league as well. He hasn't got time. I imagine Marv's pretty good at that stuff as well, being, he's got 5 legs. But, maybe have more legs than that. I imagine he'd be very good at snooker. But that's just me stereotyping spiders. Okay. Okay. That's looking all right. How are we doing? His head's huge. Just realised that. He's got a massive head. Is it? Or is it just the angle? I don't know. Right, and then... Right, this is so silly. Right, what else can we do? What have we done? I think that's quite cute. Scary, but cute. I had to do it. Won't take too much extra, I don't think. It looked a bit... Just looks flat, this one does to me, and I don't know why. Do you know, I've just realised I'm not wearing the right glasses. I know, I got to the age now that I have 2 pairs of glasses. One for close, and the other one for everything else. Maybe that's why it looks weird to me. Not really in focus. Could be that, couldn't it? Right, cool. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll just do this little bit. We'll do the outline, and then I think we'll call it a day. Because I'm quite happy with it, even though it's very, very sketchy. Been a lot of fun actually drawing. And if you... Oh, there goes the boy there. Great timing as ever. Oh, I forgot the leg. There we go, that's fine. Quite like that. Oh, maybe another leg here would be good. But all blacked out. Come back to that. Yeah, so if you do draw out there, I would definitely suggest something like this, just to, you know, give yourself a little bit of a test, but a good one. Because you can't fail this test. As long as you enjoy it or learn something, you've won at it. There we go. I won't do the hair because I don't want to. You know when you say something and then it takes a little while for your brain to kind of like process what you just said? I just realised that I said about stereotyping spiders, thinking they'd all be very good at playing pool. Ridiculous. Well, that's my bad. I wasn't actually looking then. I was looking at the camera. Oops. There we go. Yeah, what if it's because I'm wearing the wrong glasses? It just looks weird. Don't know. Or I'm just making excuses. Let's talk about not making him too buff. Dude's pretty hench. Probably doing all those spider crawls. Oh, shut up. Right. That's looking alright. Yeah. Quite happy with that. I think. Do some more little stress lines and little marks. And spider leg wouldn't be like that in the shadow, would it? I've just realised. What do you reckon? I think that'll do, actually. that's really creepy. 35 minutes. Oh, we got time for another leg. Let's do another leg. Oh, I gotta stop myself because I really want to draw it holding a pool cue. What could the other leg be doing, I wonder? It could just be around here. I quite like the idea of just the odd number. Maybe it's like a hermit crab spider and the other legs are sort of holding on in the back. Oh no. I feel like I've just made my favorite superhero. No. We're gonna have to think of the name. The Adventures of Marv and Gary. Gary and Marv. Solving crime. Oh, here's a question. Is Gary holding Marv, or is Marv holding Gary? You know? I don't know. It's all so stupid. Well, maybe they changed. Oh, shut up. I was going to say some ridiculous idea then, but I think it's best if I just keep it to myself. Just thinking of some sort of Freaky Friday situation with this giant alien monster spider and this guy called Gary that change bodies and trying to find a way to change back. That's so stupid. You know what? I'd read a comic about that though. Really would. Right. I think we'll end it there because the silliness is gonna get away from me soon, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, thank you so much, and thank you to our patrons and our patron, our biscuit party druid person, patriot. What is it called? The old druid biscuit party patron. Yeah, nailed it first time. And thank you to calm down. And thank you to everyone that comes and watches and leaves us a comment and likes. And if you want to go vote on the poll, please do. It's on our page. Anyway, until next time, take care. Bye. Bye.